Hello there. This is Live Tarot with Michelle from Born Without Boundaries. In this video, you can come on, if you're a subscriber, you can come on and ask your questions. I absolutely do prioritize members. I prioritize super chats, and I prioritize super thanks. Absolutely. Everybody else, I just kind of like go straight down the list from things. I had asked a question over comments last week, and it really disappointed me that I got only one person to respond. Um, I ask questions like that because something on the channel is not working and I need help. I need to understand it more. And the fact that I could get like 1,700 people liking some stupid ass meme that anybody could get from anywhere, but I can't get more than one person to answer me a question about the functionality of the channel. And by the way, thank you, Hope. Shout out to you, Hope, for being the one person who actually did answer the question. It just tells me this channel doesn't survive without actual active participation. And if you're just here to sort of grab the goodies and go, then it's never going to be a community. It's kind of like, it's a waste is what it is. So if I do put up comments like that, please answer. Please, like, if you have any insight at all, let me know what's going on, because the part of the channel that makes this entire channel possible, the extended readings, and I've said that time and time again, they've gone down by half, and this has happened since April, and I don't know what's happening. So I asked, was there a problem with the links? Like, what's going on? Like, can you not find the links? So are a lot of people watching on television? Like, let me know so that I can make changes to help the channel survive. And I get one response. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. So yeah, participate. I mean, it's like it costs you nothing to respond to the comments. Even if it's just, Michelle, I really haven't noticed anything, things haven't really changed. Okay, but comment, like, respond, say something, because it really worries me when I get no frickin' response out of something that's that important. Because it is the heartbeat of the channel. You do not make, I get 200 to or over 200,000 views every month on my channel. But even then, it's shit for ad revenue. Like, YouTube is extremely stingy with ad revenue. They always have been, but they've gotten even worse. Starting in March of this year, I said my ad revenue, what they pay me per minute of ads was decreased by a third. Like, the rate they pay me was decreased by a third. It was basic math. They just chopped it off. So either they deprioritized my kind of content, which is metaphysical content. Some people call it pseudoscience, whatever it is, it's allowed to be here, but they deprioritized it. So they don't pay as much for it anymore. I can't really control that. But I never really depended on ad revenue anyway. Like, in the beginning, when I had 15,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, I was making a couple of $100, with ad revenue. Ad revenue is never great, right? It was never great. It was always, the heartbeat of the channel was always the extended readings. And the fact that people don't participate in those anymore is making this to a point where the channel is going to end. And so if I can save it, because I've worked for 4 years to have it survive and thrive, I want to, because it matters to me. But if I can't even get a basic response from you to let me know what is going on, right? I know the economy's bad. So I kind of expected a drop off a little bit in the extended readings, because I know, and I have been there, $10 is a lot, especially for, an extended astrology video. Sometimes you don't have it, you'd rather buy the chicken for your family, the rotisserie chicken for your family, so you can eat that night and for the next couple of nights. 100%. And that is exactly what you should be doing, right? But the rate of drop off was was not something that could be explained by the inflation and people affected. It didn't make any sense. And so when I ask, is it technical? Is it functional? Like, what's going on? And I get no response. That's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. I've had somebody reach out to me and say they couldn't be a member anymore. They couldn't afford it. You don't have to let me know that. I understand. But once again, that's going to come and go as well. Like that's never been, oh, I need that revenue, right? I didn't even have an option to have that revenue when I started out. It was always the extended readings that made this channel possible. And I've said that 1,000 times. I've said it since I started on here. I've never raised the amount of money that I charge for them. They've never gotten more expensive. They've always stayed the same. I've tried to do subscriptions. Subscriptions did not work here. They didn't work. And so that was fine. I went back to the old model of the extendeds. It was fine. It was pretty much performing normally until April of this year, when it's literally like somebody lopped it in half. And I didn't understand where that was coming from. And so I reached out to you guys and said, can you help me? Can you help me understand where it's coming from? And there was no help. There was none. That coupled with the fact that when I tried to get a live together and actually bring us together as a community in the physical space, and I got 6 people willing to participate, like that was a key factor in my mind when I started to realize that I haven't done a really good job. I don't know what it is, building a community, right? Because there was nobody really willing to participate. And I guess maybe that just means me and social media, we don't mix. I am very happy to create content where I share a mutual interest with you, but I am not a person who likes to be social over the internet. I do not answer your DMs when you Instagram me. I don't even respond to all your comments here, though I do try to read them. I'm not socially internet social. I'm just not. That is not me. That's never going to be me. And if that's something that you require to participate in this channel, then it's never going to grow. Because that's not me. That's not what I want. I want to be able to create content that is meaningful to you. I want to be able to create content that you enjoy and that actually helps. And that's what I want to do, what I want to be able to do. But if I'm not, if what you require is me coming on here or on Instagram or TikTok and shooting the shit with you for I'm not going to do that. I don't like to be internet social. I don't date on the internet. I don't make friends on the internet. I'm not that person. So if that's the requirement, I get it. Maybe the channel has reached its limit, but I'm starting to see with this drop off in the extended readings that it's just, and I mean, Scorpio views plummeted this week. I don't think they even reached 10,000 for the past 2 weeks. There's so many different things happening. And quite honestly, I'm at this point exhausted. I do produce what I feel is very high quality content, not in terms of my background or my camera skills, but in terms of astrology and tarot and spiritual guidance. I produce top quality. And if that's not what you're looking for, if you're looking for the fancy backdrops, if you're looking for the personal interactions, if you're looking for all that stuff, I don't want to. I'm not going to do it. But when I reach out, and I just say, hey, what's going on? What's happening? And I couldn't even get a couple of responses. It was like one person was supportive, and my God, you are a blessing, Hope. Thank you so much for that. But the fuck is wrong that I can't even get an answer to what's going on? Because once again, I'm part of this recession too. I completely understand it. But there is a certain rate that the recession should not have, it shouldn't have injured the channel that much. And so there's got to be something going on. And, if you could leave the comments below as to if you've experienced anything. I know I'm getting a lot of comments. A lot of the only comments that I really get that imply a technical malfunction is this constant complaint. Something's wrong with your sound. I can't hear you. Something's wrong with your sound. I can't hear you. I guarantee you it is not me. I have a special mic. Everything's working fine on my end. Check your sound. I posted a video. If you have an Android phone, it may help. If you're watching this on a laptop, check your laptop manuals. Every single time you get an update, and you get updates all the time on your laptop. If you're connected to the internet, you get updates, and most of them are automatic. Every time your computer gets an update, it could reset all your settings, and you won't even know it. If your caches are full, whatever apps you watch this on, it may affect your sound somehow. And I say this to you because I don't know all this stuff. I am not that tech savvy. I don't know all this stuff, right? I don't pay attention to it either. But the first reaction then should be, you're on YouTube, you're watching my astrology videos. YouTube, like, what's happening with the sound of my videos? Why can't all of a sudden I can't hear sound on some videos? Assume that it is your technical issue. Don't assume that it's mine. I'm constantly getting this, and it's like, it's not me. It's not me. So please check that stuff. I know it's hard to keep up on, but check it, because you're right. You shouldn't have to turn the volume all the way up. You shouldn't have to. So maybe something is wrong. To check your device. And the only thing I can suggest is you like Google it or YouTube it and say, what could be wrong? Why is my sound sometimes not working for me? Like because remember, like, we live in a society now where we revolve our lives around devices that most of us do not know shit about. Like, most people still treat their phone like they did their rotary phones when they were kids. They use it to call people and talk to friends. They don't understand the ins and outs of all this tech stuff and all the programming that goes behind all these apps. Most of us have like 100 apps on our phone, and we don't know shit about what's running in the background. And that's the truth. And I'm guilty of that too. And the problem is, we just sort of immediately assume these very simple things instead of thinking, well, maybe something else is going on here. And so the first thing I did was I tried to ask you guys, like, what's going on? Is something technically happening with the extended readings? Because I'm constantly getting complaints on my videos. There's something wrong with your sound. There's something wrong with your sound. Other YouTube creators, it's just fine. I don't know. I have no idea. I know that when I check it on my phone, I know that when I check it on my sister's phone, my sister-in-law's phone, one has an iPhone, one has an Android, when I check it on their laptops, everything is fine. Like, everything is fine. So it could be your sound. It could be something like you didn't realize the settings got changed, right? And that's the problem with all these updates that we get. We don't realize that they kind of commandeer our computers, and they just completely take over, that our computers and our cell phones aren't actually ours. They're basically on lease, a way for other people to deliver their technology that they understand to us, and we just get dependent upon it. And that is really that's a very bad power dynamic to have. So I guarantee you, it's not my sound. It's really not. My sound is working fine on my computer. It's running just great. It's recording the way that it's supposed to. It's probably your sound. If you want to help out, answer the questions that I ask, because what's really causing the channel to malfunction is the lack of the extended purchases. And that's it. So I need to know what the technical issue is. Is it a Vimeo thing? Is it you can't find the Vimeo links? I've been frustrated from Vimeo since I started working with them back in 2019. I know that they're not the most difficult. I know that they're not the most easy system to navigate. When I used to purchase extended readings for other tarot card readers, because I'm a fan of them, it was the same thing. I found Vimeo very, very difficult to navigate as a purchaser. So I get it. So just like if it's easier in a different way, if you found that other people have better systems and you want to make suggestions, then that's the place to put the feedback. That's what I'm looking for, some sort of response and ideas and feedback. Because I really do sincerely need some help. That's what I'm looking for. Now I'm getting all these comments here, and I'm going to try to go back and read them. Okay. Okay, God bless you, Lisa. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Andrea. What's up? I watch you regularly. It's money. Okay, okay, and that's fair. Yeah, and Karen, I agree. I expected there to be uh because inflation's infecting all of us, and it's kind of disgusting how it's affecting. It's disgusting that it's happening. Because I think it's just greed is the reason why it's happening. So and I totally understand. There was never a problem with me knowing that it was going to drop off a little bit. It didn't drop off a little bit. It dropped off 50%. And there has to be. I was wondering if there's another reason. I have just been working a lot more than usual to take care of my children and the inflation, and I haven't had time. So time is an issue then too, is what you're saying. It's not just financial. It's also, do I have the time to watch an extra 15 minutes? Okay. But see, this is the kind of feedback that I really appreciate. This is the kind of feedback that I really need. When I put those blasts out there and I get zero responses, I get concerned. Do you do live on IG? I don't do live on IG. I've been starting to think about it more, but I used to go live on IG. Instagram has been horrible to work with. They have definitely shadow banned my account. I mean, I post 12 to 15 little shorts there every single week, and I continue to lose subscribers. They don't recommend my videos. It's like I don't fucking exist in their system. I have reached out to Instagram help. I have never gotten responses from them. They're ghosts. They're non-existent. You cannot work with them. And yeah, I mean, I was gaining 2 years ago before I started getting attacked, vamped attacks on my channel, on my brand. Um, about 10 of them, about 10 of them in a year, between 10 to 15 attacks, fake accounts, impersonation accounts, all of those things. Like I might have to go handle this. Hold on one second. Okay, I think that's fine. The dryer was off spinning, so my dogs are barking and everything. So I tried very hard to do an Instagram, like live on Instagram, and build a community there as well. And I just got attacked too much, and it was heartbreaking. And I've never repaired after that on Instagram. I've never come back. I have this core group of subscribers who I appreciate over there, and they just Instagram, they don't recommend me. They don't recommend all the stuff that I upload. I am constantly creating content. They don't push it. They don't publish it. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing that I get over there except diminished subscribers, diminished subscribers, diminished subscribers. And it's gotten so bad on Instagram that I want to just delete my Instagram. Like, I get nothing out of posting content there. I really don't. I don't get income. I don't get exposure. I don't get interaction. I don't get anything. Like, it's just constantly a drain on everything that I do. I don't see any growth on Instagram whatsoever. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything differently. All I know is there was constant attacks back in 2021. It was constant attacks. And then it was done. It was just over. it was over for me there. So I have thought of coming back over there. I stopped doing it over there because I got so many trolls. I got really horrible people on there, and Instagram had not updated any kind of troll control. Over here, I have kind of troll control. I had stopped going live on YouTube as well because I was getting constantly attacked on the lives. I mean, on the lives. They people just were saying horrendous things, and that kind of darkness is not something I want to be around. They were either attacking other commenters, or they were attacking they were attacking me, and they were just saying toxic things. Now YouTube responded, and YouTube developed what I call troll controls, so that I can dictate who is allowed to even comment, and they've also developed moderating tools that help determine if a comment is aggressive or abusive, so it doesn't even come out. And I appreciated that. So about a year ago, I started these lives again over here, and Instagram I left like that. So I started on YouTube. Everybody knows that. And I got sick of the trolls on the lives. I got so just heartbroken by it that I went over to Instagram and started doing the lives over there. And then I started getting fake account attacks, 10 in 1 year. It was disgusting. Instagram did nothing about it. They don't care. They really don't give a flying F at all. And then it just got so bad there that I'm like, what do I do? Tried YouTube again, realized that they had updated a lot of their technology to help creators not be attacked by trolls. And I appreciated that. So I came back over here. So I will definitely try Instagram again to see if they have updated those kind of controls, so that I can make sure that I'm not being attacked, and people participating in the chat aren't being attacked. But yeah, I've just it's all really kind of blown me away. I am not a video creator. I don't give a flying fig about creating videos, making them pretty, or having a script that works well for this fucked up algorithm. I don't care. I care about astrology. All I wanted to go be on YouTube was to help to create content that I was interested in, and that I could share with people who were interested in it too. And now it seems like even on YouTube, you have to have, backdrops, and you have to have perfect lighting, and you have to, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. I just wanted to come on old school and share my interests. That's what I want. That's what pre-Google YouTube used to be. That's what pre-Google YouTube used to be, and it used to be phenomenal. And now it's all about hype and spin. And you'll notice, if you watch these how to make YouTube videos, it's all the same. It's all the same script. It's all the same. Do this in the first 30 seconds. It's all the same. Even if it's different subjects, you have to talk a certain way in order for the algorithm to pick up on it. And it's just that's not creative at all. That's YouTube directing you through its algorithm to make a specific type of content. And it's what do they do? When your content isn't as valuable to them, they cut you off. They stop paying you as much, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So, I just want to come on here and make content that I really care about. That's what I want to do. And I understand, if you can't afford it, like I said, a couple of people or even 100 people not being able to afford it shouldn't impact. I get between 1,000 and 10,000 views on each one of my videos. The fact that not even 10 people in 1,000 people that are watching it, not even 10 people are making that purchase for the extended is a huge problem, because my YouTube videos are 15 minutes long. The extended readings are 15 minutes long. The rentals are for 3 days. You have time to watch it. You have time. It shouldn't be that. I just feel like we live in a society now where everything's got to be short form. You want your answers in a minute. You want your answers in 3 minutes. It's like it's gotten shorter attention span, shorter attention span, shorter attention span. And it's like, I mean, I go deep, right? I talk to adults. I'm not after the 18, 20 something crowd that just wants the hype and spin of a quick answer. I explain things. And so I don't know what's going on there. Busy lives, I get it. Once again, though, it should not be that I can't even get 10 people to buy an extended reading. If 1,000 people are watching, that's 1%. That's 1%. So I know inflation has gotten really bad. I just don't believe that it's gotten that bad. And that's why I asked if there was technical issues behind it. And I'm trying to investigate on my side as well. And I'm also trying to keep myself in a state of mind where money, it's not all about money, because I don't want it to be all about money for me. But the truth is, I'm just like you. I have rent to pay. I am not a homeowner. I've never been able to afford to actually buy a home or get a mortgage. I have student loans to pay for my son. They're egregiously expensive, and that's starting to come up in October. I have rent and utilities, and like I have all those things too. So I can't keep continuing to do this at the rate that I've been doing it if I don't make money. And it's really invasive for me as a spiritualist, as a person who just cares, to do this work while I also have to worry about, but is the work paying? I don't want to have to worry about it. But once again, I do have those expenses too. So if there is a way for you to just respond and comment what's happening, what's going on. You know, I do believe the people who care enough to comment, I do believe you when you say, I just can't, I don't have time for it right now. Like, understood completely. But you're one person, right? You're not the 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people that watch the friggin' video, right? like how is it that not even 10 people, 10 viewers per 1,000 viewers, 5,000 viewers, not even 10 are watching the extended? That has to be something a little, at least I'm hoping it's something a little bit more than just the inflation. Like, what is going on? So I'm investigating that now. I'm investigating it now. I'm trying to make it work out. I'm trying to figure it out. It's been causing a lot of extra stress on me, to the point where it was so bad last week that I couldn't get out of bed, and I had my first attack of depression again in 13 years. It hadn't happened to me that bad where I couldn't even get out of bed and didn't want to breathe. In 13 years, it hadn't gotten that bad. But when you work on something like crazy, and then you see it just being completely taken away from you with no explanation and not even understanding why it's happening, it just threw me into a really, really, really toxic and dark place. And and yet I still got my ass up and made videos that you guys enjoy. And so when you come on here and can't even participate enough to answer a fucking question, if I don't get angry, I'm going to get depressed. And right now, honestly, I'd rather be angry. Because at least then I'm not going numb. But what the fuck? It's like, answer the question. And I know that, like, when you come on here, you come on here for you. You come on here for your enjoyment, your pleasure, and your guidance. You don't come on here for me. And that's the point. The point is, you're supposed to enjoy the content. You're supposed to be here for you. You know, you're supposed to be here for you. But it is also supposed to be reciprocal in that it has to work out for me too, or I can't keep producing it, right? Like, that's, you can't just take and take and take and take and take and not give. And by watching by watching the videos, you do give. Like just by watching the ads, you do give. That is a way to give. And I've said it 1,000 times. That is a way to give too. Just let the ads play or watch the ads, or don't freak out because there are ads placed in my videos. It's an ad. You grew up with ads your whole life, right? We grew up, I'm 45 years old. I grew up with television with ads in it. Why you freak the fuck out about it? So you do give by watching the videos. That's absolutely a way to give, just by not complaining about the ads, right? And so I appreciate that as well, 100%. And I understand that what YouTube has, or Google has taken from me out of ad revenue, that's their greed. That's what I'm working with. That's what I have to figure out a way to like have alternatives to this, because my model is going to have to change, or it's going to die. Like those functional things are my pressures as a content creator. Those are things that I have to think about. Those aren't your worries at all. You're absolutely contributing by just supporting the videos. There's still a lot of people who are watching only half of the videos. Why? The whole message is 15 minutes long. Why aren't you watching to the end? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. So that's another way to support the channel, is let it play. Let it just play. Like 100%. That's another way to support the channel. But the extended readings, I thought that there's got to be something else going on, because to not even get 10 people out of 1,000 people, like not even 1%. I mean, even if you just look at inflation, there's about 2% of us that are really benefiting from inflation. There's a bunch of an uber rich crowd there's a bunch of people out there that have the money to spend the $10, and just 1% conversion should play off in that demographic, right? But even that's not happening. So I've got to definitely do digging. But if I post a comment in my comment section, and I know you guys are reading them, because when I post those memes and those inspirational quotes, I get like 1,700 likes. So I know you're reading it. I know you're seeing the comments. I know you're seeing the community section. But when I ask you a question, and that's so important to me, it's whether or not the channel can continue or not. And I get one response. I know you're seeing it. Why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you talking? It costs you nothing. In fact, it costs you not only no money, but it costs you very little time to respond and just say, oh, Michelle needs some help. Let me respond. At least tell her what I know, right? I know people are watching because you give thumbs up, and you all these comments on those inspirational memes, like, you're beautiful, I just wanted you to know it. Right. And I want you guys to know it. And you can like and comment on those. But when I reach out and ask for help, what's going on? No response is toxic. It's toxic. It's all take, no give. That's what it is. So let me now do what I am on here for technically. And I'm going to check to see, hey Sid's dad, what's up? Michelle. So let me first, I will do, members. Then I will do, what's up, Hope? God bless you. So this is Hope. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Absolutely. And I will be getting to your question 100%. Absolutely, I will. So I'm going to do super chats, super thanks, and members. I'm sorry. Like this is what, like, I do so much content, and I don't have a staff. I don't have a bunch of people help. I don't have anybody helping me. Okay. I know there are a lot of content creators on here getting 30,000 views on their fucking Scorpio videos because they have a full studio set up with their, tall crystals in back that cost $5,000 each. I don't know what astrologer is able to afford that kind of, they're not, they're being produced by somebody else. Right. But oh my God, viewers are flocking to their fucking content, right? I'm not about the hype and spin. I'm about the truth, and I'm about the astrology, and I'm about the actual skill set. That's who I am. And that's fine. But what was I going to say? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. So I'm gonna get to you guys first, and then you guys can. A lot of stuff is upsetting me. It really is, and you know, these are sort of my vent sessions. I'm gonna read through a little bit to see. I just want to say hi to everybody. What's going on? So yeah, I'm gonna do super thanks. I'm gonna do members, and then if you guys want your questions quicker and sooner, because some of them might not even get to, send a super chat, send a super thanks, right? That's how you get it noticed immediately. Andrea, what's up? Hey, what I have found from my side, I struggle logging in for the extended. Okay, see, this is important. Somehow it's not compatible with the link ups from the South Africa side. And you know, Andrea, I don't necessarily think it's just South Africa. I think even my American viewers have issues. The fact that you have to be logged in to watch your video is, it's like it doesn't happen fluently, right? It doesn't make the conversion fluid enough, and I think that irritates a lot of people. So I am researching going with another platform, just sort of uploading the extendeds onto my website. I just realized that my website can do that. I always knew that it could do it. I just wasn't sure, because what Vimeo gives me, the only other platform that gives me this is YouTube. The terabytes. I get terabytes. So I get a lot of cloud space with them. And that you need that when it comes to uploading videos, right? So sorry. This is what I'm talking about. I do so many videos every single week. I'm getting hoarse and losing my voice. Like, that's how much physical work I put into this stuff every fucking week. And when it comes to the point where you're not even able to pay your rent with the outcome of it, you got to start to saying, okay, maybe I just got to stop this, because it's not, there's, I'm not getting it, you know, like I can't do this to myself. So, let me go back. So Andrea, thank you for that, because that was really important that you said that. And I am looking for another platform. May I suggest you give a 30-minute announcement before you go live on YouTube? You mean on my community feed? I could do that. Hey guys, I'll be going live in about a half hour. I could absolutely do that. I could also schedule them. You know, with the lives, I could also do the what do you mean? The I could schedule them too. So yeah, I could absolutely do that. Good idea, Susie. What's up? Maybe a weekly live here would help. I do a weekly live. It's just not always the same day. I do. Yeah. I thank you so much, Aaron. God bless. You are appreciated too. Well, I'm sending prayers out there for you. I absolutely adore you. So I don't watch these videos on my phone like I'm having to do right now, just so that I can respond in the comments. I watch your videos to hear your voice. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate that. You paid for your subscription, when I clicked on it, Vimeo said I wasn't subscribed, but the payment was taken. Okay. Once again, stuff I need to know. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy. Oh, thanks, Andreo. God bless you, sweetheart. Now let me go back, right? Right. What is in store for me for the next 6 months? So hold on a second. Hey, Rihanna, what's up? What is in store for Andrea with the next 6 months? I hope you're doing well. Ooh, working hard, but you know what? Stressful too. Stressful. Worried about your work and about whether or not it's going to, oh no, it's going to pay off though. Whatever work that you've been worried about, whatever you've been working on, it doesn't even necessarily, Andrea, have to be your work. It could just be something that you have been building and working really hard on, but you've been stressed about it. It's going to stabilize. It's going to stabilize. Absolutely. So here's the judgment saying, don't worry about it. Angels are on your side. It's going to be fine. I know there's stress right now, but things are going to stabilize. That's what it says. Let's go back. God bless you, Andrea. All right, let's go to Rihanna. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Oh, you always support me, Rihanna. Believe me, I am grateful. And the reminder to me is focus more on the people who constantly do show up. And like I said, showing up isn't just in payment form. Showing up is when I ask a question, just answer. Like, give me some feedback. Because what I'm doing then is not fishing for sales. I'm fishing for help. I'm looking to improve the channel, and you're the viewers. I don't have the perspective of viewership, right? I can go incognito, but I still can't really be objective when it comes to my own, like my own functionality. So I need your help when I ask those questions. I'm not looking for sales, or bump ups or donations. I'm looking for info. I need the intel. So like Tammy just told me that, and Andrea like is shedding light on the Vimeo experience and what that means for a viewer. And I got to know that kind of stuff, and figure out options. So that's very, very helpful. On the IG messages, I can't respond. Yeah, I don't respond on IG. Like, I just don't. That's what I was telling you guys. Like, I don't like, I respond to your emails. Emails is my place of business, right? IG is, I only really have one account now. I used to have a personal account and a business account. It got too much for me to maintain both. So I only do just my Born Without Boundaries account now over on IG. And I had to stop taking messages because it got too overwhelming for me. I don't socialize over IG. So if you want to talk to me or tell me something important, or like email me, because it is not a place that I socialize on. It really is. Like, it really isn't. Okay, let me go back. I know there were a few super chats, which I'm grateful for. Hope, God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for all your support. Hey, Hope. I'm happy that you're here too. Will my sister apologize, or will we not connect for a while? I honestly see a resurrection between the two of you, though things are very, very extreme right now. Somebody's taken things extremely personally. So there's sort of going to be a change. I got to say, this marks a change, a permanent change in your relationship. And it is a response to emotion. So things will come back around between the two of you. Could maybe be by Scorpio season, but ultimately I don't think they'll ever be the same again. And the reason I say that is because that's the Scorpio card, right? When you change scorpionically, it's not the same. Something ends and then it's reborn. So there will be a sense of and then I also get this, which means a chapter is ended, a new chapter is beginning. There's a completion of a cycle in your life. So there is definitely some more stuff that the two of you got to talk about too, because there's a lot of this real toxic emotion that's sitting inside, and you aren't saying it to each other. And I think it does need to be discussed. So the sooner the better that you can actually talk. I think you will. I think that you're going through a stage in your relationship now where things have to transition and change. And it doesn't mean that they'll get bad. I think it has potential here to get permanently stronger, but there's unspoken feelings that have kind of been buried, and that's really what has to change. So I think you will absolutely speak to each other again. Whoever speaks first is kind of like let spirit guide you into that, because there's still some toxicity here that needs to be discussed. Yeah. The only timeline I see where there's Pisces season, which would be next year, but I think it would probably be around Scorpio season that things may start to change for you, and you'll get a chance to work on stuff between each other again. I hope that helped you hope. Okay. Hey, Mr. Milk, what's up? Thank you so much for the donation, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Hey, hope this helps. Love your stuff. It does help, so thank you. Can you pull a reading for the ultimate future between myself and Ashley? Fellow Cancer, happy belated birthday. Thanks, Mr. Milk. I appreciate it. I think that there can be strengthening in your relationship. That's what it's saying. For the ultimate future between myself and Ashley, I mean, this is legitimately a chance for the two of you to actually become stronger, more like it's a stronger connection. That's all it says. A sense of personal strength, facing your personal fears, also learning how to control yourselves better in terms of don't let the demons get the best of you. That's what the strength card is all about, is about you calling the shots instead of your feelings, right? It's like taming that primal side of yourself. That's when we become really strong, and we get this beautiful happiness and joy when we have two people who can bring themselves together in control of themselves and in respect of each other. So I hope that has helped in some way, but that's definitely like there is potential here for the relationship to get stronger. Hey, Aaron, thank you so much for the donation. God bless you. And thank you so much, Ellie, for the BWOB. I gotta actually post more videos there. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Nias, oh my God, I apologize for butchering your name. Niasia XO, or is it Zoe? Did I get the job with Mary C. and Krisnan? Did she get the job? Did she get the job? Yeah. This absolutely, this energy would point to yes. There is going to be, yep. That would be a yes. So we have a water sign here, which means support for what you do. Justice means a decision made in your favor. Knight of Wands means there is a way to move on, move forward. There is a way forward, and the Sun means success. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Thank you so much, Aaron, for your support. I appreciate you. Just need guidance if you feel with any wisdom for me. Sending you abundant blessings. So just need guidance. What's Aaron got going on? So you're in a time of contemplation where you're not really sure which to choose. You will. You're about to make a decision. It's got to do with some love stuff. I don't know if it's got to do with a Taurus, but there is a sense of knowing who you want and what you're attracted to, but also needing somebody who is stable. There is a very sensual energy here where there was a kind of a, that's the Hierophant, this sense of connecting, like who is this person? Will I stabilize with them? Will I marry? Whatever that is, there is this sense of not being sure, where there is a decision that's going to be made based on extreme attraction, just kind of kismet, and that will stabilize and solidify this energy for you and make you certain. The reason why you may be unsure is because you haven't really come in connection with the right opportunity or person yet. but it is out there, and it's saying you will absolutely be sure when you know. This confusion is not real confusion. It's just you haven't come across it yet, and you're trying to rush things. You're trying to say, okay, but I want it now, right? And so I'm confused about what's in front of me. You're not actually confused about what's in front of you. I always say confusion is the outcome of discontent and impatience. That's what it is. It's like you feel forced to make a choice, but you already know, you're already telling yourself nothing in front of me impresses me. So what I have to do is just be patient and hold my standards and just don't worry about it. Like let the universe bring to me what I let the universe bring to me what I know is absolutely for me. And in that time, I'm not gonna sit around and freak out about it. I'm just gonna get on with my life and do other shit. Right? I'm gonna keep saying yes to what I know is me and no to what I know is not. That's kind of what it is. So wait, hold on a second. Hey, Andreo, I hope I got your questions. Rihanna, did you ask a question? So, Mr. Milk, on these readings, I don't do more than 2 per person. I don't do more than 1 per person. I'm sorry. If you want multiple readings from me, then definitely join the memberships, because when I do members only live sessions, you can ask multiple questions. And if you're feeling like you need more in depth, then that's what you go to the personal readings for. And those are really in depth. Just an FYI, sweetheart, but thank you for your donation. Dominique, hi. Any messages from my aunt who passed away this week? Oh, God bless you, sweetheart. Any guidance on dealing with G? Okay, so dealing with G. The ultimate, so the outcome here is that, listen, the ships that you expected to come in, any kind of finances that were coming in, there's sort of a worry here in a sense of you might not get as much as you expected. I don't know what that means, but that's a channeling that comes in, like this sense of it's going to come in, but it's a disappointment. Now, when it comes to guidance on G, he's a fuckboy. He's definitely not really straightforward about his emotions, and I think that a lot of this energy with him is just very sexual. There you go. There you go. Let me go back. Hope they didn't skip anybody. All right. So thank you so much, Dominique, for that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful donation. I appreciate that. The Manifested Tarot. I watch you daily, Sun, Moon, and Rising. God bless you. Thank you. Your sound is always amazing. Thank you. I just don't understand what people are. I do understand it, but like maybe I do understand it. I think people just aren't aware of all that they're not aware of, and all the stuff that could be going wrong. Even if your volume, it's like everybody thinks like I should be able to, I should have direct connection to the controls, and you don't. There's so much going on behind the scenes with all the updates, all the software, all the stuff that you have no idea about, that you think, oh, if this is the button for sound, right? I should just be able to turn it up and it should be fine. But it's not that simple. There's a lot of stuff that could get in the way of it, or different sound settings won't make it as loud as you need it because they have their own safety standards. They don't want things to get too loud. And it's just like, sometimes you have to take those blocks off and be like, no, I want full volume. And you don't even know that it's been made because there's an update that it came with. Like, really. So I get it. I get that we check in the quickest spot for the easiest solution, but you have to get that it's not there. So thank you for mentioning that. Hello, Michelle. What's up? Yes, agreed, Susie. Hi. Wait, did I do? Oh, I didn't go all the way back. I apologize. Okay. Hey, Eldona. What's up, babe? Hello. Can you please tell me what's coming toward me? I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety lately. Yeah. I understand that completely. Yep. So I have what's coming. Clarity is coming. Also a victory, a hard-won victory, a victory that you will feel like, thank God this is over, a pain release. So that is coming toward you. That is going to be yours, Eldana. And the struggle has taught you strength. And that's what it was all for, to make you stronger and prepare you. But you're going to get relief of that. You are. All right. What's up, Miracle? Hello. And Ariane, what's up? Yeah. And you're going to feel much better too. It's going to make you feel much more emotionally secure. Like it's made you stronger is what it's saying. Right. There also, if you're interacting with a King of Cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine over the age of say 30, 35, an adult, there could be just realizing that somebody actually does really care about you and have feelings for you, and that will become clear. All right. What's up? Hello, Michelle Hyatt from Florida. What's up? Hey, Lisa Cameron. Good morning. I have to go. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hey, Robin. We doing all the signs today? So it's just, that's a good question, right? I know a lot of other readers like go through, like they have a message for Scorpio. They have a message for, I mean, I don't do that because every week I do a message for Scorpio for each sign, and I also do an astrology forecast for each sign. So I don't go live and do those because I already do it in the content. So it's just ask your question for you. This is almost like little mini personal readings here. Tammy. Okay, Lisa, what's up? I have one problem. I can't watch your lives after it's finished. It freezes completely. I don't know what to do about that, Lisa. I don't have an answer. It shouldn't be doing that. And that's 100% like YouTube. The only thing I would say is contact YouTube and be like, hey, I'm trying to watch this creator's lives and it keeps freezing. What's going on? Because I couldn't give you any advice on it. And the problem with YouTube is that they don't have any answers. They just send you to their user page. Like, they're here, read through this. Like, it's just, so I'm sorry about that, Lisa. That's not good news. Hey, Perrine, what's it up? I've always followed and gone through your videos. It gives me hope. Thank you so much. And also dig down of my, thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. Hello, Cora from Canada. Hey, Sid's dad, once again, I already said that. Karen, once again, thank you so much for your insights. Jocelyn Ryan, you got to put your videos down to $4 American and more people will buy and you'll actually make more money. It's because $10 is way too much. No, it isn't. It isn't. It isn't way too much. It is exactly accurate value. And once again, Jocelyn, I have only been experiencing this problem recently. It has never been too much. And if your statement is that it's too much now during the recession, that could be. You're right. Though I don't think we're officially in a recession yet. I understand that people are, a lot of people are getting, a lot of people are going through some hardship. I understand that. So if that's your comment, that's good insight. But, my extended readings are definitely, the price point was based on the price point that everybody around me was charging when I started this. And their extendeds were 5 to 8 minutes long. I do full breakdowns for 4 areas of life while extending the content, while extending the message. my extendeds have always been worth that cost. Yeah, they've always been worth it. And people have always agreed that they've always been worth it. It's just suddenly something happened now. I don't believe, like, I also, I got that same comment when I tried to do the subscription. Oh, it's too much. If it was $10 a month, everybody would do it. No, they wouldn't. You want to know why? Because what happens with subscriptions is people start letting other people watch my videos under their subscription. And I even got that on Vimeo that's what was happening. So all lowering the price does is make it easier for people to not give me what I deserve. That's all. That's the only thing that it's ever been, ever. Like that's it. That's it. Because believe me, don't think I don't know that people share my content and they let other people watch it. Because I see the views, even over on Vimeo, I see the views. Seven people watching the video 7 times, 10 times when there was only 2 people purchasing it. Normally people watch it 2, maybe 3 times. They don't watch it 4 times. They don't watch it 5 times. They don't, like, I understand that happens. And if I reduced my fee too much, if people are willing to do that, because everybody does that. Come on, like, how many of you are right now watching shit on Netflix when you don't even pay for the membership? It's a family's membership. You don't think people know people do that? Of course. You got to set your price accordingly. It's not just, hey, make it cheaper and you'll sell more. That is not what happens. It's not. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much, sweetheart. God bless you. Yay. Thank you for your little pear too. That's so sweet. Hey, Joe. What's up? Ooh, 7 pounds. What's up? Hi, is the Sagittarius that I'm dealing with the one for me? Love your channel. I think you got a lot of options there, Joe. Got a lot of options on the table, and you should be having fun with all of them. The Emperor is here. Is there an option for an Aries? Because that seems to be a very good option for you. That's gonna be, I think, the most, yummy. What about the Sagittarius? What about the Sagittarius specifically? Hi, is the Sagittarius that Joe is dealing with the one for him? Yeah, it seems like a nice energy. It seems like a very sexy energy. It seems like a very confident energy. I think they're a very independent person, but at the same time, there's a sweetness about them. I don't know if you've known them for your whole life or known somebody for your whole life, or, they were a friend or a past lover, but there's this energy of, it could absolutely work out. I'm getting Aries here, not Sagittarius, but that could just represent that there's, this is something you should make a decision on, and you should take action on, because it's very familiar. It's very friendly. But there does seem to be like a nostalgic energy here, somebody that you've known for a while. And there's quite a bit of opportunities here. 6 of Pentacles implies that there's a lot of opportunities that you could take action on. Maybe the one that you should be considering is the one that you already kind of know in some way or is familiar with you. I don't know why that message came out, Joe, but that's what's coming out. Michelle, did you ask a question? Let me see. Hey, Michelle. Okay. Wondering where the current relationship I'm in with PB is going. Where is the current relationship that Michelle is in going? You're about to move, or it's about to move forward. Because it could actually, okay, the reading of this, and I don't actually like to give good news. I don't, but it's good news. It's saying it could actually lead, or you could find yourself headed to a really solid commitment. That's always good, right? That's always good. I say yes. You're welcome, Joe. I know I talked your ear off for the first half hour, so let me stay on a little bit more. Some of these readers, man, they could be on for 2 hours, not me. You already hear what's happening to my voice. I just have been working a lot more. Gotcha. And I appreciate the feedback. And this is the thing. I appreciate the feedback. That's all I wanted. Wanted the feedback. I needed it. I really did. I needed it. I needed it a lot. So I got Andrea. I got Jocelyn. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the economy. No one can afford to pay. Yeah, I hear you. And once again, Jocelyn, that is heard. And I completely, not only do I believe you, you are absolutely speaking truth. I get it. I absolutely get it, Jocelyn. But it was extreme. It was extreme. So I felt like there's something else going on here. Long distance love, Ellie. What's up, Ellie? Long distance love, and I spent a week together, and after he slammed on the brakes, I'm hoping for resolution after Venus retrograde, but should I keep waiting or drop this soul connection? Are you pregnant and you don't know it yet? Or there's a wife involved here that he's kept hidden from you? Just an FYI. Because something shady's been hidden. Something's going on. Something's going on that somebody doesn't want to talk about. They're going into themselves. And this is definitely saying take your abundance and move forward alone when it comes to this relationship. Long distance love is bullshit love. I'm gonna let you know, and I don't mean to rip your heart out with this or insult you, so please don't take it as an insult, but long distance relationships aren't relationships. They are shared fantasy. You have got to be with somebody, connect with somebody, be able to be in their presence daily, to be in an actual relationship with them. Unless it's already like established and there's something with work or something. I know a lot of military families do that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you met long distance, which means you didn't actually meet. You don't know their life. There's so much that you could keep hidden from somebody in a long distance relationship. And he clearly is. You met up for a week. It was great. And now he's MIA. Let me say this to you. When somebody just ghosts you and they're not even going to respond to you to let you know what's happening next, you already have your answer and you should be on to the next. I'm just letting you know. Because the motherfucker disrespected you. This is time for you to heal, find your own strength, find your own power again, and keep going. Keep going. Keep on going. On to the next. That is clear. Hey Mads, what's up? I did Joe. Okay. Love your channel. Thanks, Mads. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. Will the health issues I'm experienced heal soon and resolve? Oh my God, sweetheart. Oh, well, I'm going to send out my prayers to you. I know that you need it. I know that your family loves you. The family cares about you. There's a lot of strength and they'll continue to be there for you. But I have to say, the way this looks, your health issues are not quite over yet. We go from the 10 of Cups, which is being loved and supported and happy, to the 5 of Swords, which tells me shit started coming on all of a sudden and now it's lingering and you don't really know what to do about it. It is giving you a lot of strength, but there's still a tower there, which also means shock and complete change. So for right now, no, this has got to be attacked. There's something here that you don't understand, and you got to collect all those facts. I don't really do a lot of medical stuff, but what is this tower for Mads? What's going on? all that's coming out is a change of course or a change of direction, as well as maybe a change in who's going to pay for it or who's going to supply the money, or maybe a change in a job so you can get better insurance. This could also be some sort of kind of insurance, like what do you call it? Disability, or they have like that long-term health sickness, like Affleck, or I'm not trying to promote them in particular, but like that kind of thing might be something that you might want to look into, because no, this doesn't feel like it's clearing up. The tower is you're going to kind of be shocked that you might have to switch insurance companies or switch jobs or switch work. That's what it's coming out as. So there is a big change still coming up from the fallout of all of this. Just an FYI. My prayers are with you, and I'm praying for you. That's it. That's what I got. Let me go back to see who else's reading I missed. I have one problem. Okay, I got that. I got Jocelyn. Hey, Resmi, what's up? Hi, I am Benu. Got it. Doing a master's in social work. God bless you, sweetheart. That's hard work, and you deserve all the blessings and prayers. That's a lot. It's important work. Will I be accomplished by next year with a stable job? Also, am I a divorce? 36 years old. Are there chances of remarriage? There's still, things are still very unclear. That's what's coming. The 7 of Cups. Hold on. No, when it comes to your education, you absolutely will be able to do phenomenal stuff with it. Right now, it may be a little foggy, but you will have your choice. I feel like this is definitely coming next year, but you will absolutely have your choice. Many different options for you when it comes to your education and your future. Absolutely 100%. Based on the same cards, yes, there are options for remarriage. 100%. Andreo, what I have found. Gotcha. Got Jocelyn's. Gotcha. Okay, what's up, Susie? Chowsik, okay. Hi, Scorpio here. What's up? I always appreciate your content. It shows that you put a lot of work into it. I lost my job recently and had a concussion last week. Oh, well, I'm sending you prayers there, sweetheart. Kind of forced to slow down. Please do slow down and take care of you. God bless. So no question there. All is well. What's up, Michelle? Lazier, what's up? Trying to get some more questions in here. Manifest Tarot. God bless you, sweetheart, and good luck with your channel. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Sid's dad. Maggie W. Yeah, that's it. Hey, Maggie W. Love your readings and wondering if the spirits have a message for Maggie W. God, what do you need to tell Maggie W? It seems like you're worried about a potential change. It's almost like, Maggie, you already know that there's something ending in your life and that there is going to be some sort of somebody walking away or feeling like you're going to be left behind. It's almost like you're feeling it already, and it is confirmed. So if it's got to do with your job, if it's got to do with your relationship, know that those feelings that you're getting, the spirit says, yeah, you're right. And the only reason these cards would come out is because spirit wants you to be able to act appropriately and be able to do something about it before you end up getting left in the dust. You can feel that the world is changing, or your world is changing. There are things around you that are ending. Wrap it up. Absolutely know that, or you will be left behind, and you don't want that. So that's your heads up. Take action now. That's kind of what's coming through for you, sweetheart. I think we said Aaron. Thank you for your appreciation, Aaron. I appreciate you too. Carla. I absolutely adore you, lady. For me, it's that I don't watch these videos on my phone. Okay, I got you, Carla. Gotcha. Mama Manifest, what's up, girl? I'd love to see you here. I love your content. I love you. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. I always love seeing your name. I think that's one of the most clever freaking names. I love that. I love that username, dude. And you know what? That would be perfect for a channel name, Mama Manifests. It would be perfect for like a tarot or astrology channel. Mama Manifests. Like, that's such a good name. That's just such a good name. Okay, Stacey Dallas. Thank you so much, Stacey Dallas. God bless. That's not realistic in the real world today. What was it, Michelle? I don't know. Sound is perfect. I don't know what Michelle said. Yes, agreed. Susie Sunshine. What was it, Susie? Yeah, listen, when people want things for free, let me break down the free. There is nothing in this world for free. And I'm not saying this to you because I want your money. I'm saying this to you because remember, I'm a consumer too. Not only in rent, but also pretty stuff and stuff, you know. There is nothing for fucking free. If somebody is giving you something for free, it's to rope into you for something a lot more. There is no such thing as for free. You know, if there is such thing as no money up front, right? No money out of pocket right now, right? But there's something that you got to give. In this world, as a spiritualist, there's no way that I could say nothing should be free. I'm going to say this to you right now. Nothing should be free. And that's not a bad thing. That's a balance thing. That's the basic tenets of give and take, right? If there's free implies all you have to do is take. There you go. Just go ahead. That is so imbalanced and immature. I can't even handle it. God's love is free. Yeah, you didn't have to pay for it if that's what you mean, but God's love is also God's purpose for you. And that shit ain't free. You got to work on that every day. It's not about money, right? It's about blood, sweat, and tears and faith and hard work. There's give and take in everything. If all you're talking is about, I didn't have to pay for this, you had to pay for it. I guarantee you paid some other way. Somebody's like all the free vaccines we got during COVID. That shit wasn't free. We didn't have to pay out of pocket for the vaccines because they were taking billions out of our tax dollars. And that's why we're in this inflation right now, because it costs us so fucking much to put billions of dollars in their goddamn pocket. Now we have to make up for it. That's on us. So don't ever believe when somebody says, yeah, it's free, I'm not going to ask you nothing. That's bullshit. And it should always be bullshit. You should be like, no. I want to know you're going to give me something. I'm going to take from you. So what's the exchange? You know, there's always not saying that you owe somebody, but there's always got to be some exchange. There's always an exchange. So watch out when people say free, because free doesn't exist. Surian, hey, sweetheart. Hi, Michelle. What does the future hold for me in my spiritual journey and become stronger? And how will the relationship with my sister turn out? Listen, there's a lot of stress in you right now. And God knows that and understands it. But let me tell you something. It is for a reason, because he's about to come in and intervene and help you out. So there is a sense of you are doing the right thing and you are doing it really well. This is the problem. The problem is the stress and the worry, right? But it's going to end up okay. So your worry isn't actually helping you or getting you anywhere. It's not. It's just taking away from your strength, because God's already chosen you. You've already been selected. When it comes to your relationship with your sister, how will it turn out? once again, it'll turn out it will turn out well. It will turn out that you will speak to each other again. This will absolutely come back. There's some sort of clarity. Ooh, about the past. About the past. See, somebody was arrogant and egotistical. You saw that? Because in just another reading before, this card came out upright. This bitch flipped over like it was Mary Lou Retton and landed upside down. That's in the past. There's some sort of ego, narcissism, egotistical crap that came out from the past. And that is going to be clarified, right? There's some sort of judgment here that things have to change. And this has been stressing you out for a while. So when it comes to the situation with your sister, it just feels like you need to make a choice and you need to be willing to end things in order to not force them, but you got to be willing to end things completely when it comes to that situation. And that's the only way everything will break down and be given no choice. The resurrection will happen after the total ending has come. Not that she's going to die or anything. If there's sickness here, there is some form of intervention, like medical intervention that she can get, that she can have. There is a sense of clarity here when it comes to the ability to heal and grow again. Anytime Scorpio comes up, the death card comes up upright, there is a chance to come back from something. And so if it is medical or you're concerned with her, or even if it was just something that happened to you in the past, there is clarity here about something that had become toxic that is coming into your life. King of Swords implies it could be a doctor, it could be a lawyer, somebody who is objective and can give you this insight from this perspective of, not taking anything personally. But I think that the two of you, if you're talking about talking again, I think you will do that. You will be able to do that with each other again. If it's medical, there is clarity. There is a diagnosis that's going to come in that clarifies something for you guys and helps you actually come back. That's the best way I can explain it. I hope that worked. Okay, Rowena, what's up? What do I do? What do I need to know about my Virgo, Alex, and I? Will this go the distance? Any message from my dad and brother? The Hierophant here, and then the moon. So there is something kind of, this has Taurus and Pisces energy. The sense of total opposites. Somebody needs a lot of stability and somebody's also very emotional. Then we have the Virgo here. Somebody needs emotional stability when it comes to Virgo. That's what they need. There's something hidden here. Is somebody engaged to or involved with a Taurus? What do I need to know about my Virgo, Alex, and I? Will this go the distance? So this could be marriage, but the moon card is here. So there's still something hidden. I don't know what it is, but so what is hidden? What is hidden? What's the moon card? What's hiding? I mean, he definitely has a lot of feelings for you. There's definitely a great connection between the two of you. Something happened in his childhood. Something ended, or there was a past relationship that caused a great deal of pain. And he's keeping something to himself. It may be that he's still in some way attached to or attracted to. If he was married before, there's still a connection there. I'm not saying that they've been with each other, but there's still at least an emotional connection, or there's this emotional connection from mother-father issues. It's something from his childhood or a childhood sweetheart. Could be mother-father issues, absolutely. But there's definitely those kind of things that you need to work through with him. Any message from my dad and brother? That's really interesting because we did have We did have a lot of pain that was caused in childhood. Any message from her dad and brother? Yes, somebody was treated really badly here. Knight of Wands came out, fire sign. There's the Emperor here. That could be Aries energy. There was definite suffering here, sadness, maybe attack or real verbal abuse. And that's been kept to yourself or kept hidden for a while. Yeah, wow. We need a lot deeper in that. Those are the things that came out. So there is an acknowledgement there. That could have been why somebody broke up. Verbal abuse or attacks. Why there was an ending to a relationship, especially if that relationship ended when you were a child. That's interesting. That's interesting is all I'm saying. There's attack there. Some kind of attack or constant attack and abuse. And there's a mother and father figure there. That's the energy that's coming through. Whatever that may mean to you. And then that first one was about, what do I need to know about my Virgo? Yeah, that could even be that he is still connected to, at least emotionally, somebody from his past. That could be something that you guys need to talk about, especially before you get deeper into the relationship. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I love you. Thank you for all the input that you have provided me today so that I could make healthier, stronger decisions with this channel. God bless you, and thank you especially for all the donations that you have made today. That goes a long way. That helps a lot. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the videos this week. If you are a member, remember that tomorrow morning I go live for you guys for this 1 hour session for members only. And that's a lot more in depth, and it's very few people come on. Like, I think the most I've had is like 3 people at the same time. So you can get a lot of questions answered then. If you're members, you will get that notification tomorrow, but usually it's between 7:30 a.m. my time. FYI. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.